It's time for TOL Dynasty season. Here we go. We got a big matchup here. We got TMNT. Now, I'm not sure what happened to the Turtles in Week 3. They were 1-1. And so, but solid team, definitely. Looks like they've played some. They've had a very tough schedule. Their first 4 weeks are brutal. And they're going up against, of course, my OAKS, the Austrian OAKS. Currently undefeated, although we've had some very squeaker matches. The last 2 games in particular have been very close. Pumping Iron takes it, met quickly but hurls someone, then tries to find the outside. Oh, if only he had cut down, but still a great return. Good field position. And the Oaks start 45, 4 wide for Arnold. He's going to fire it, take a short little pass, will be caught to the running man who has some speed. And he's down to the 30. And just like that, we're on TMNT's side of the field. The Oaks have started out with some solid drives and then struggled a little bit to continue with that momentum. Let's see what they do here. He's going to loft it deep to the running man. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. 2 catches for the running man. About a 35-yard average and 1 TD. And Arnold is batting 100%. Quick kick. They don't show anybody. And they doink it in. So the exact start the Oaks were looking for, and then a gigantic kick. I'm coming is clearly fired up. Stockman, who has a history of being great, but hey, no one can have anything higher than a 50, so nobody's that great this season. He takes it out to the 18. Double back set. TD tossing Leo. Has some cool options there. Oh, he avoids one man, dumps it off to Cobra Khan. Looked like maybe he was going to get sacked. Khan making some amazing moves. And finally brought down huge pickup for the Turtles. This could be a battle of offense. Let's see what happens. Call play. TD Towson's going to lose 6. Obviously, we got 4 QB runs for TD, but they're a heavy pass if memory serves. They're going to do the rollout. The line holds. A little bit of pressure. He continues to go. He only picks up 3, though. Well read. So big 3rd down here. There's a lot of pressure. Once again, he avoids the double diver, but he pushed it, had to get it over the defender, and ended up throwing it out of bounds, and they're going to be forced to punt. Won't gain a lot of yards here. Let's see, will they keep it in the field of play for Pumping Iron, and it's going to be too deep. Whether that's good or not remains to be seen. So the Oaks will take over at the 20, not the same field position they had when they started. Looking for the QB run, get some good defensive movement. Gets a nice blocker, gets a first down. Oh, Arnold cut down to the middle of the field, you fool. But still a nice solid run, 15, 16-yard pickup. 4 wide, the favorite formation. He's just going to take it himself. Oh, man, the number, I want to do some sort of statistical record. The number of blocked passes at the line is just frickety-frackin' staggering. This is the play they did super well on. They're going to get to Valeria. She can't escape, but picks up 15. If he had waited 1 second, he could have had running man super deep, wide open. Called play now. Arnold sees it. Bebop with the big sack. Arnold still loses 7 on that quick 5-step drop. Called play again. He's going to fire it quickly to Recall, who's far away. And Recall actually had to play defender there. And all of a sudden, 3rd and 17, way behind the chains. Line holds nicely. He's got a quick dump off. He just says, fuck it, Valeria's the greatest! And the diving catch and double coverage. If you're a TMNT fan, you're angry. If you're an Oaks fan, you're pumping your fist and flexing your muscles. Total Recall, wide open across the middle. Set his feet. Should be there. Makes a great move. Touchdown number 2. Total Recall. This time to balance out the RB2 running man. Arnold feeling good, tossing 2 TDs here in the first quarter. They get in a little quick, but they still sneak it in. Quick 14-0 lead. Hey, doggy, how you doing? Did you have fun out in the sun? Yeah, you want to come watch Daddy's game? All right, Stockman is met and then freed up, but that slowed him up. Definitely messed up his momentum. Now it's 4 wide for Leo. Got some pressure up the middle. The riddle of steel trying to get in his way. Double covered. They're going to knock that down. Looks like QB sweep. Defense does not shift appropriately. TD Towson has some speed. Oh, strong receivers there holding the line. And that's a big 15-yard pickup for them. First down. Move the chains. Some pressure. Bouncing Pex has been feeling amazing. And TD Tawson knows it. He's the league leader in sacks. I don't expect him to stay that way. Honestly, I've gotten lucky. He's been an excellent for most of the games. Again, they do that run. Again, the Oaks defense doesn't read it particularly well. And TD Tawson off to the races. Picks up 18. So the quarter ends. Oaks up 14, but Turtles starting to muster a strong drive. They swing it, Red, much better this time by the defense, and they stuff him at the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1. Trying that same play. The Oaks shift down. He doesn't have quite the green to work with. Let's see, that slows him up 3 yards, but enough for the first. All of a sudden, all these runs here, the Oaks continue to shift, not in the greatest position. This time they'll chop him down, though. Give him 5 on that play. Man, they're going right back to it. Oaks in better position here. Oh, but he still is there. I think he's going to score, folks. Oh, outside contain. It looked like with the short field they were going to be able to contain him, but TD Tawson said, no effing way. It's touchdown, and if I can't do it in the air, I'm doing it on my feet. A whole bunch of run plays there. They must be balanced pass. But all of a sudden, did a whole bunch of run plays, and there they are. Hey, Ponga boy. So Pumping Iron's going to field it at the 14. He's going to hit that outside awfully quick. Oh, he almost split the D for a huge one. Here comes that FB rollout. If you can escape the guys right off, it works, but Dirtbag says that one will not. Now the Oaks try their own QB sneak. Arnold's got to force his own line. And, man, he doesn't do a whole lot there. Man, he ran a long time, but he must have lost a lot. They're going to try it again, but the Turtles read it well. There's a lot of defenders there, but Arnold gets the escape. It is breaking free to the 40, to the 30. Can he get a diver? 20, 10, and touchdown, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The one and only, the greatest. Arnold Schwarzenegger is there. And that's a big kick. You love that response from the Oaks. The offense has not quite performed as one would expect. But certainly in the first 7 minutes of this game, they are clicking. And the fans are getting rowdy. The fans are loving it. Oh, and a big tackle from behind from Stockman. Some pressure. Bouncing Pex is there, but he dives too early. He's a little too aggressive. They're going to fire it to Shredder. Oh, but he's out of bounds. Hey, dogs. Shh. Okay, I know you're excited. Go fight somewhere else. Pressure. Oh, and they dive and knock it away. 3rd and 10. Big play. Chance for the Oaks to get the ball back. Can they stop him? Got again a dive. Oh, and he cuts him. But somehow the fucking defender was with him and then left him alone. What the hell? That was a great play by the Turtles. Just avoided the dive. Picks up 35 when they needed 10. The Oaks were licking their chops on getting the ball back, and all of a sudden, big trouble. And they've left a man wide open, and he's wide open in the end zone. And just like that, you go from thinking destruction to thinking, Jesus Christ, we're clinging on. TD Tawson with a hell of an offense, 2 great passes. And suddenly, oh, they do miss, though. That's big. It's still a 2-score game. 1:30 left, so 90 seconds. Let's see what Iron can do. Oh, Iron is met and flattened. That is disappointing. His name is Pumping Iron. He obviously needs to do more of it. Let's see, will Valeria go free? Valeria will go free. Can't wait too long. Where's the defender? Nowhere. 30, 20. Can we get a diver? We do. And Valeria punches it in. Hell yeah. Everybody's contributing. We got Arnold scoring. We got Total Recall scoring. We got Running Man scoring. And now we have the beautiful. We have the gorgeous. Put her in Wonder Woman category for me. I mean, the top 3. Oh, and now we miss. What a disappointment that is. But, you know, you get Valeria, you get Wonder Woman, you get Lucy Lawless, Xena. And it really just doesn't get any better than that. Oh, and some nice moves. He is tackled from the back. Big kick, though. 54 seconds, so they're definitely behind the chain for a TD. But it's not going to matter if we leave the primary guy wide open with a great jumping catch. And he gets a shitty dive. Can we catch him? Can we catch him? Ow! And they fall just short, and just like that. Man, I told you this might be a battle of heavy hitters. Holy fuck. And this now gives them a chance. This is big. And it should be good. That mixed extra point. Oh, and they shank that one. That's significant. So it's still an 8-point game, only 13 seconds. So Pumping Iron's really going to have to work some magic here. He hits that outside too quick, the 30. Going to be very tough to score. Let's see what we do. They decide to run with Arnold. Got a chance if he can get around the first couple of guys. Make some people miss. Gets a block. Needs a dive. Oh, so close. Got him in field goal position. Boosted the stats, but nothing happening there. So a pretty damn exciting first half. Not the greatest defense by either team, but the offense is clicking. .46 points scored. Stockman again tackled from behind. They start with medium field position. 4 to go. 4 wide. They're going to plunge it up the middle. Riddle of Steel says, not on my watch. They try the plunge again. This time the Destroyer says, I don't think so. So 3rd and 12, just like that. Every offensive possession feels huge. Every third down feels huge. And, oh, he coughs up the ball! And the Oaks have it. The Oaks have it. A little casual, trying to go with the 3 rushes in a row. 3 line plunges to the heart of the defense. He's going to throw it to Valeria. Dive and get up. Touchdown, Valeria. Look at that. Don't call the play on that one, baby. Beautifully read. Arnold had the patience. The loft. Valeria gets up underneath it. And there's a kick right through. Love to see that. Already 1 minute into the third quarter. This is an action-packed game. Let's see what Stockman can do. He's met quickly. Does get a nice block. But again, they prevent him from reaching the 30. These run plays have worked quite well. It looks like this one should work as well. A little more blue up there. They hold him to 5. Got to take that on that play. Unless you get a call play. Tough to stuff them for much less. Come on, bouncing Pecs. Be a factor. Doesn't disrupt too much. Khan makes a nice move. Luckily, good team effort prevents a huge play, but still a very solid pickup. Turtles moving the ball well. Against one of the best Ds in the league. He's going to toss it to Shredder, who's double covered. Great defensive positioning there. See if they try that same play. I'm getting the vibe they will. Now they're doing the rollout. Come on, chase him. Chase him. Oh, they at least prevent the first. 3rd and 2. Let's see what they choose to do. Is it a QB sneak? Is it the rollout? No, they're just going to pass. He's got time. He moves up. I don't know if Casey's covered or not. Oh, the defender did the goddamn rubber band thing. They do at least tackle him, but goddamn 1st and 4. The defender was with him, but thought he was running. It fooled him. Oh, then they just leave it wide open. And TD just saunters in. Able to high step. A little Neon Dion action there. And this one he's going to put right through the center. So again, we're back to an 8-point lead, which doesn't feel very significant with this much time left. Deep kick for Pumping Iron. Stands at his own 5. Met quickly. Faces one guy. Oh, man. And then Pumping Iron, second time in the season, is out. On kick returns. Part of me secretly thinks Bobby does not have the right kick return injury ratio set up. So that brings in Olympia, who is a step down from Pumping Iron. Worse, no wide receiver backups. Arnold's had success running. He's going to take it himself. Oh, he uses the blocker perfectly. Gets a diver. Another diver. And is met at the 29. Big run there for Arnold. He knows he's got to keep his foot on the gas. This team is too good to let up. He's got a quick dump off. What the fuck happened there? Arnold gripped the ball. Obviously still had some oil on his hand from posing and pumping up. He's going to do the fire. Oh, we need a dive there, recall. Oh, you got to dive for that one. 4 wide again. Let's see what they choose to do. Valeria's open, and Arnold is tackled from behind. Painful. That'll march out. I'm coming for a pretty long field goal. 47-yarder, and it looks to be low. They don't even get the doink on that. And that's a big turn of events. After the huge run from Arnold, they come away with nothing. He's going to do the quick kick. Oh, and Khan sees a guy coming, heard some footsteps, and drops it. You do get a couple more drops with this setup, which is brutal. The guy's wide open. Even a decently paid dude, and he gets dropped. Very well read there. All right, huge 3rd and 10. We've given up a lot of third downs. God, we don't do great coverage, but luckily he pushed it just out of the fingertips. So this will be Olympia's first attempt at a return, unless it goes too deep. I don't think it will. It's a great kick to the 9. He's got one blocker. The blocker holds pretty well. Olympia actually able to do a little something here, but then coughs up the ball. Huge mistake for Olympia. That's why Pumping Iron's the starter. They cough up the ball and give it to him at the 22. That is painful after the great defensive stop. Then they have a collapse on defense. They leave Casey Jones wide open. Oh, but he pushed it just beyond the reach. 4 wide here. This time it's a called play, and they destroy T.D. Towson. So 3rd and 16. Big 3rd down. They're going motion. We know what play it is. Now, don't dive so damn early. Chase him! And they force the out-of-bounds throw. Still a huge field goal, because then this will put them in one score. They don't go for the field goal. Wow. They decide to go for the TD. Pressure. They miss him on a quick dive. And he's going to run it in. Can you fucking believe that turn of events? They had him. And he says, screw being conservative. I'm going for the goddamn TD. There is somebody there and blocked. Not super significant. Maybe a field goal. And here's Olympia. Thank God he holds on to the ball. Still a ton of time left. 4:30 left. They leave Valeria wide open. Throw it. Oh, it's a shitty throw. God, she was so far behind everybody. Let's see what they choose to do here. Same play, but this time he's met in the backfield and gets no help from the blockers. And suddenly a huge 3rd and 18. And it's a called play. This spells trouble. Knocked away. Even if it was caught, it wouldn't be good. So the Oaks will punt, trusting the defense, which has not done well. It is a pretty good kick. Got Commando gets flattened after he releases it. Stockman is there. Stockman with lining up for a solid return here. The Oaks are all spread too thin. And a huge return, but then he coughs up the ball. Grab it, Oaks. Who's that? The running man. Oh, he was going to be gone if that guy didn't make that tackle, but still a massive benefit for the Oaks to get the ball back and advance it several yards. Just take off and go. God, I think he throws it in coverage. Whew, I thought he was going to give it right back to him. 2nd and 10. Here comes motion. Is it the reverse, which we have yet to see? It is. Let's see what Valeria can do. Decent blocking scheme, but they close in on her fast, and she only picks up 6 for all that running. Now it's a little rollout. Got to have the line hold. Oh, they've got lots of choices up top. Arnold keeps it himself. Oh, man. Does get the first, which is huge. Could have easily tossed it for a touchdown. A lot of pressure. They fire it, and it's an INT. You had a feeling the INT was coming. Ugh. And they give it right back to him. God, bouncing just dives too early, and they keep tossing it perfectly to Casey Jones. That play has been killing us. And now they're on the 31. Holy shit. Need a defensive stand. Called play. They do drown him. Bouncing Pex. Another sack. First time we've heard his name. Other than me just begging him to do something. Going to be the QB run. Not a great shift by the D. Come on. But they don't dive, so that's huge. 3rd and 12. You got to assume it's field goal range, but we've seen some crazy shit here in the last 2 weeks. A lot of pressure. Come on, get in his face. Oh, and knocked away. I thought maybe he was going to get one of those catching coverages. We've had a couple on him. So here comes the field goal, which will give them a 1-point lead. And I think it's going to be good. I think it'll doink in. And it does. Jesus Christ, for the first time, they take a lead with 90 seconds left. Medium kick to Olympia. Just get out to the 25 and hold on to the ball. Well, and he doesn't even do that. Let's see what the Oaks go for. Oh, it's a called play reverse. That'll be a quick loss of 7. That immediately puts them behind the chains. Probably means they're set up to call a pass. Called play pass. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage, as we talked about. Seems to be happening a huge amount this year. 3rd and 17. Obviously, 2-down territory. Motion. And he tosses it to fucking Father's sword. So it's all right here. 4th and 18. And the Oaks, who have been in control the whole game, now find themselves in a horribly desperate situation. And he's going to get sacked, and Tolka comes in to seal the game for the Turtles. What a disappointment. And unless they get a miracle fumble. This will be a TD. The only other prayer is that he misses the extra point. But the Oaks now in very dire trouble. And the dream of the unbeaten season ends in week 4. So here's Olympia. Tackled from behind at the 16. Arnold's going to try to take it himself. Picks up 9. Under normal circumstances, it'd be fine, but not when you're down by 8. Going to toss it to Valeria, who gets the catch, pads a little bit of stats, and this will be your final play of the game. And it's an out-of-bounds throw. So a little anticlimactic. Look at that. 16 points in the 4th quarter. The defense, piss poor, gives up 400 fucking yards. That is roll. Look at Arnold. God, he ran for 187 fucking yards. But that INT was crucial. And that seals the deal. That's painful. But thanks for spending time with the Dynasty League. TOL.